games tomorrow as the league comes to a halt for Election Day, Grant.
Oh, yes, B.A. A good cause to pause, amplifying the importance for all who are capable getting to the polls and making sure our voices are heard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. From deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. First shot won't go. Here's Kalathis. Out left to the wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Jokic. And he comes up with a bucket.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Antetokounmpo has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level obviously in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Here's Papanikolaou. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. And here's Bogdanovic. Now Jokic. Off with the layup.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Here's Teodosic. He had 9 points in his last time out. To the paint. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the free throw, no good. Gone 1 for 3 so far. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Left side, Bogdanovic. Here's Teodosic. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Driving inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Over to the wing. Jokic in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Jokic, no good. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
But you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
Here's Teodosic. And there's the screen. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. He has 6.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo to the left wing. This one for 3. Buries it from 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Down low. Here's Papanikolaou. Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6', 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Teodosic. Three-pointer off the mark. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And he gets it to go.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Bogdanovic from long range fires in the triple. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovic has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Fires from the wing, and that's good for 2.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Oh, there's the alley. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And he can't get that one. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Back to Bogdanovic. The 3 ball. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
That does it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Jokic. Back to Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. For the lead. The shot no good. Bogdanovic has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. No stopping Giannis.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And a miss there on the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Can't connect from 14. Shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding.
And they were so awesome last year on the boards, blocking out, maintaining position, and finishing off possessions with the rebound. They are physical, and that effort afforded them a ton of extra possessions.
Pulls up. Buries the jump shot.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kalathis. Defended by Bogdanovic. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
And Giannis really trusting his rhythm right now with his offensive game.
Outside Bogdanovic. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Bogdanovic has got 6.
Well, Bogdanovic coming right back down and going right back at it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
54 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Bogdanovic. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards.
The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo covering. Basket's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Tries a 10-footer. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
It's good.
Did he get it off in time?
It counts at the buzzer.
That's a feel good.
Wow. Just beating the buzzer. Listen to this crowd right now. Incredible.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the 4. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. Here's Goodrich. Somehow Oh, scores the layup in traffic.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to Dorsey. Antetokounmpo outside. The shot by Dorsey, no good. It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
Here's Guterich. And here's Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Fires for three. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Yeah, boxing out Jokic is easier said than done, especially when he's sniffing out rebounds.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. 2 points. That one goes. Oh, this one is turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send them to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that start or sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Pass to Jokic. Lets it fly. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
True on the 14-footer. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points in the game.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. Off target at the rim.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they double up Jokic. Pass to Bogdanovic. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. .29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
the season, GA. How excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Barrett wide open. He fires. Offline with his three. Pass to Doncic. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Dort, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. So the wing on the left. Pass to Chanchar. No good on the three. Right side, Dort. It's Barrett on the wing. Wiles with it. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. Off target from outside.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Doncic, no good. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Olynyk. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Barrett from beyond the arc and then some.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Chanchar. Back to Doncic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Doncic outside.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Stolen by Brooks. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Clark. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Outside Dragic. There's the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Can't hit from in close. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up 3. And back in a moment as we'll... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Lou Dort out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Alexander Walker in a shooting guard. Clark, a screen on Dragic. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. We've got Lou Dort, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Dylan Brooks out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at the 5. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Shot on the wing. Nice defense from Dort. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. Clark, a screen on Dragic. To the paint. Misses the baby hook. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And that one falls for Dragic. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's a look at which players have been the most adept at finding and hitting high percentage shots since the All-Star break. 5th is Luka Doncic.
His touch around the bucket has been outstanding. I mean, he has missed very few of the good looks he's got.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
To the right side. Pass to Chunchar. On the wing, Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Murray. Lyles kicks to Barrett. Got it. Good job in the low post. Barrett's got 5.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Doncic. For 3. Doncic knocks in the 3.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murray. Lyles sets a screen for Barrett. Buries the long-range jumper. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Doncic outside. Luka blows right through the contact.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And it goes down 2 points. He has 7.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Up 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, I think for the home team, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true.
And let's talk about the first half we've seen. R.J. Barrett taking the reins in this one.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense.
Thank you for being with us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Murray. Lyles out there with Olynyk. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Barrett. 8 points for him. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Barrett's got 11 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's a close game here in Brooklyn. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lets it go from deep. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Doncic left side. A three-pointer, no good. Being 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Barrett. Comes up empty down low. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Puts it up from 17, and that one's good. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound. Barrett for 3. Not going to go that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Doncic. For the tie. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 20.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities or he's going to burn you.
Olynyk, a screen on Doncic. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drops in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Pass to Murray. Good, nice job down low. Murray's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Doncic bounce pass, and that one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 12.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Count it.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to Dragic. To the middle. Brooks grabs the board. It as well as you're going to see, 67%. Alexander Walker with the ball. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Impressively throughout at 62%. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. Nikolic gets the three-pointer to fall.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Onside, Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Chunchard. To the left side wing. And here is Doncic. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Outside, Barrett. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. He misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Chunchar, the pass to Doncic. Over to the wing. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Sinks the triple.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Goes up, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Doncic outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 32 points in the game.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Shot from the inbound. Misses the layup. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Shots good by Lyons. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David.
matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Jokic. Over Hernan Gomez. And he buries his first look.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Jokic grabs the board. Guarded by Aldama. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Aldama. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Diaz from the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Back to Aldama, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovic possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Jovic, he's checked in for Jokic. The visitors with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Diaz. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the right side. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Bogdanovic, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Here's Jovic, outside Bogdanovic. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Cashes in the 12-footer. Bogdanovic has got 5 points.
Well within his arsenal. Bogdanovic doesn't hesitate when given the mid-range jump shot.
Defended by Bogdanovic. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Shot on the wing, and he hits the jumper. He's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so the first quarter is in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. There's the triple. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Santi Aldama out there with Usman Garuba. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the three. Shot from 12, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And just using the size advantage he has. I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
We've got Topic, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Usman Garuba out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the three. Pass to Jokic. Here's Jovic, launches the three. He drops it from range.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Topic in at shooting guard. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Aldama outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Rubio. From deep three-point land. No good. Rubio's gone 1 for 3 on the night. To the paint. Teodosic goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Rubio looking around. Pass to Diaz. And the three off target.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Knocks it down from distance.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz to end the run. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams changing it up here. .124 left in the first half of this game. Shot clock at 3. Corner shot. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 5.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Gotten off to a sensational 5 for 5 start in the second quarter. There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. From downtown. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Defended by Bogdanovic. Count the basket. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. From deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. That'll do it for the first half. Up 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way.
And now it's time to bring. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Diaz. Pass to Aldama. Takes the three. Drains the triple.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Three-pointer. Drops in the three. 11 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Defended by Bogdanovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Defended by Bogdanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Only 5 games left to go, and then it's playoff time. Let's check in on the East. You take a look at the home team. Now in second, they look to be in terrific shape moving forward. The foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Santi Aldama, and he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty at the line. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
There's Bogdanovic with the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Bogdanovic has got 10 points in the game. Aldama outside. Clock at 6. Diaz, that's good. Diaz has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice work around the rim, taking it up with confidence.
A minute 39 left in the third. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. The three. Aldama grabs the board. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Diaz. Back to Aldama. From 18 feet away. And the shot goes in. 10 points for him.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. There's Bogdanovic with the three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
You can tell Bogdanovic is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Pass to Diaz. Here's an 8-footer. The shot misses. 30 seconds left to play in the third. The floater. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Outside Rubio. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Guduric in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, there's that guard touch of Jokic. Simply incredible for a man his size.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. Pass to Aldama. Left side Rubio. And the shot is good off the backboard.
I'll tell you, the in-between game for Rubio starting to come around.
Here's Guduric. It's Jokic, high post. Here's Teodosic. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Rubio. There's a screen from Garuba. Knocks down the 18-footer. Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
Ricky Rubio makes great use of the mid-range. This is right in his comfort zone.
Timeout. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Allie, thank you. He buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Diaz. Picked by Aldama. There's the 3. No luck on that one. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Jokic with it. Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. Wing shot on the way. Let's go with a 3. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovic. Gets the 3 to fall.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Guarded by Aldama. Down low. Here's Jokic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And the shot goes. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they start.
Through the season, is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Papa Nicolau. Pass to Coathis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Onside, Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from close range. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Giannis' screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Murray. Barrett for three. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Antetokounmpo against Lyons. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barrett. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And here's Giannis. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Coathis. Just 5 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Murray the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Olynyk. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The drive by Giannis. Rebound by Olynyk.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Lyles. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Kalathis. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 3. And the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Here's Papanikolaou, defended by Dort. Antetokounmpo. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort finds Brooks. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got his first bucket of the night.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Clark. Now, here's George. He's guarded closely. Pass to Clark. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Steps back and fires. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. And you take a look at this home team. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. They're in fifth place. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Latrey. Dort grabs the miss. Onside, Barrett. Brooks right side. Olynyk, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Brooks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
They're checked in for Dylan Brooks. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Olynyk has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Murray outside. Inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Murray. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They need this, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Barrett from the arc. Doesn't go that time.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Giannis against Barrett. To the middle, Charalampopoulos. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Murray. Onside, Barrett. Murray kicks to Lyles. To the paint, clock at 4. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what?
And we've got the playoff. And that is it for half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Lyles out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Barrett, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside, Barrett. It's Olynyk atop the key. In the corner, Murray with it. Outside, Barrett. And the 3 off target. Impressively throughout at 62%. Outside, Antetokounmpo. For the lead. It's hauled in by Lyles. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. Dort, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Pass to Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dort's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Calathis. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Puts up a deep three. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now. Murray down low. Misses in close. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Giannis outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Murray outside. Over in the corner, Dort. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Dort's got 6.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalaitzakis. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And here is Murray. He has yet to score. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. They lead by a bucket. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a 6th sense.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Outside, Dort intercepted. Charalampopoulos, Brooks covering. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalaitzakis. Brooks covering. Clock at 2. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's good from long range. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Dort. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
It's been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Murray surveying the D. Over Kalaitzakis. Murray, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Antetokounmpo inside. Murray on him. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Yeah, you close off the lane. Barrett can pull up on a dime and knock down that jumper.
Antetokounmpo through the contact.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella. And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. Out left to the wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's a good screen. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
And Barrett the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, and the layup falls. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Here's Calathes. He's covered by Murray. To the inside. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Back to Schroeder. Wagner outside. 6 to shoot. From the wing. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Shoots from 14. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Outside Schroeder. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Soft touch off the glass.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Kicks it to Doncic. Doncic on the wing. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Chanchar. Doncic with it. Great look there, but off target. Pass to Schroeder. Inside. 1:43 left in the first. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Chanchar. Doncic outside.
Switch.
From 18 feet away. First shot won't go. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to De Silva. Now Schroeder. Knocked away. Nifty move. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Chanchar. The three is up. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Pass to Wagner. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, on the money from 12 feet away.
Well, you don't often see Wagner go to the mid-range, but right there, he just took what the defense gave him.
Back to Doncic. They need this. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 6.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 4. Don't go. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
The fadeaway. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Washington outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Wagner. The jump hook. And he gets the bucket. Wagner's got his first 2 points.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the blocks.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Back to Dragic. To the wing on the left. Right wing. Takes a 13-footer. He gets it in there.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Back to Wagner. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
From 10 feet away. That one is off. Pass to Washington. All right, Coach, if you have a really young team, how do you approach the season early in the schedule?
Well, Brian, the big challenge is when you have a young team is really trying to figure out who fits into what roles, what's the best way for your team to play. That takes a little longer than it does with other teams, and at times you have to modify your schemes, your rotations, and really work to figure out what you need to do.
Pass to Chanchar. To the wing, right side. Doncic outside. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Doncic has got 8.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Now here's Wagner. Cans it with nobody near him. Wagner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Chanchar. Drills it from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Schroeder finds Wagner. Out to the wing. Here's Schroeder. To the middle. De Silva with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Doncic. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Here's De Silva. And here's Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's Doncic outside. The shot no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like.
And it's time now for. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Pass to Chanchar for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Chanchar's got 6.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now here's Wagner. Jacks up a 3. That shot no good. shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Pass to Doncic for the lead. It's not going to go for him.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's De Silva. Wagner outside. There's a screen from behind the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. 14 points for him.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Luka Doncic, 4th.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Shot clock at 6. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Banked it in off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Bonga to win the cold spell. On target from range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Floats one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. "51 seconds left in the third quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Bonga's got 5 points in the quarter.
An old school finish there with the finger roll. You've got to be committed to a move like that, and he was.
Tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Dragic misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Washington outside. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Oh, at the buzzer! He got it off in time!
That is an incredible shot.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Well, that's an energy.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. They lead by a bucket. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Wagner. He's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Washington in at the point. Nice D from Wagner. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
Hit me, I'm open.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Hartenstein with a screen on Dragic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Doncic. Fires the three from way back there. Luka!
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his fifth overall.
Wagner outside. The open J off the mark. Shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. And the basket is good.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Wagner outside. That one drops for him.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Chanchar. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-pointer.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots. Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Doncic and scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Here's Wagner. No good with a layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Chanchar. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Doncic. Launches it from deep. No good there. Here's De Silva. Here's Wagner. 13 feet out. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch points.
Money. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan.
Timeout.
He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From 9 feet out. Yes!
Well, Wagner can be a scoring machine, especially when his team is doing a good job of getting him looks.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
So it's the home team now. Here's Wagner. Cash! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Oh, he knocked down the trifecta. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. With the late Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
But my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded closely, off with the layup. Outside Bogdanovich. The three. Here's Milutinov, and he banks in the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Pass to Wiles. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Teodosic is checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Jokic with a screen on Lyles. Shot clock at 6. Count that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Barrett. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Here's Teodosic. From deep. And the three ball is good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Barrett. And they call an illegal screen here. With this chance, I'll show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Jokic high post. Over Olynyk. Jokic, no good. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Barrett. And he lays it straight in.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Teodosic, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Olynyk. And the shot falls short this time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic against Clark. Jokic kicks to Teodosic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times, and recognizes the defense, too.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Brooks finds Dort. Murray outside. Lets the three fly. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
Pass to Jokic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Pass to Jovic. Jokic with it. He's covered by Clark. Jokic from distance.
And Jokic provides shooting for this team. He's the definition of a stretch five.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Down low. Out to Brooks. Clark sets a screen for Brooks. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Dylan Brooks comes right back with his own three. Boy, I love his competitiveness.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Jokic draws the double. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Here's Teodosic. Shoots over Alexander Walker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Brooks.
Hey, yo, right here.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To the paint. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Teodosic. Lets it go with a three. It's Clark with the rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top 3-point shooters. Jamal Murray, number 1.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
.110 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Milutinov. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Murray outside. There's a screen. Isles passes to Olynyk. Wiggins with it. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Barrett. Back to Murray. Olynyk sets a screen for Murray. Wiggins from outside. Cans it from downtown. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Well, I think for the home team, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations and players are trying to get their
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. And that'll do it for half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Miles out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. For the tie. Rebound by Olynyk. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk up top. Barrett kicks to Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 8.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. And he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. Here's Milutinov, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
If that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 10. And Barrett gets it to go.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
1:49 left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No dice from the high post.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
To the left wing. Here's Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Pass to Wiles. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander trains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Jokic a screen. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
For 3, Olynyk, he can't hit that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There's the pick. Pass to Jokic for the tie. It's rebounded by Barrett. Murray, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Bogdanovich. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 5. And when we return, we'll go. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Teodosic, and it's Jokic in at the 5. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Here's Gutterich. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Brandon Clark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Teodosic. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Jokic a screen. Teodosic, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
I now would send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. From the wing, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Murray. Onside, Barrett. And there's the drive. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
The decision-making of Barrett continuing to improve. I love when he's decisive like this.
Jokic against Olynyk. Jokic cannot be stopped inside.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it falls over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Onside, Barrett. Now, here's Lyons. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Barrett, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him. So
the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And here's Bogdanovic for three. Moves back up. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Back to Bogdanovic from past the arc. Doesn't go for him. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in do on the floor tonight. Box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, BA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Back to Wagner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Wagner makes a lot of tough shots look easy.
Here's Papanikolaou. 5 on the clock. A shot from the low post is good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Schroeder. Wagner for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wagner's got 5.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
Antetokounmpo outside. He shoots. And he misses his first shot.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 35 points his last game.
Coaches often talk about building a wall to try to stop the Greek Freak, and that time that wall wasn't strong enough.
Out to the right wing. Wagner outside. Here's De Silva. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Kalathis, and it's in, off the glass.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
And Allie, thanks. Antetokounmpo outside. .46 seconds left to play in the first. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 7. De Silva, no good. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from the line. Yep, that one's good. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Here's Hartenstein. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And that one falls for Hartenstein. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates. And it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Kalitakis misses the layup. Here's Bonga. 4-3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Papanikolaou. Doesn't go for him. Pass to Wagner.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge. Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Washington's checked in for Bonga. Here's Papanikolaou. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The shot's good.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
To the middle. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. In the third spot, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Fourth, Mo Wagner.
These guys are as close as you get to a sure thing on the offensive end. All season long, they were shooting with pinpoint accuracy.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wagner. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. So it's the home team now. Here's Washington. The layup off target. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he makes it. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So both teams making some changes here. And that one misses. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now Schroeder. Lets it fly. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the 10-footer finds the target. 12 points for him.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to De Silva. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Shot's good by Schroeder.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
They set the pick. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Wagner outside. The 11-footer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by 3. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
His performance in the first half,
And that's a wrap on.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Here's De Silva. Hits the trifecta. It's all knotted up.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And here's Schroeder outside. Pure from three-point range. Schroeder's got his third basket on the night right there.
That plays a great depiction of what you get with Dennis Schroeder. He's got great confidence.
With the crossover. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Schroeder's got 10. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. Misses the baby hook.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Schroeder passes to Wagner. There's a screen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo surveys. Here's Calathes. Here's the 3. Washington grabs the miss. He's gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass Pass to De Silva. Out to the right wing. Here's the pick. Pulls it from 20. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Washington's got his first 2 points of the night. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Comes up empty, down low. Down low. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And a missed layup. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Up by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pass to Bonga. Wagner with a screen. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. Shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Antetokounmpo with it. And he lobs it up top. Here's Bonga. Pass to Wagner. And it's good for 2.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got his first basket.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Antetokounmpo against Wagner. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 21 points in the game.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pass to Wagner. 1:57 left in the final quarter. Drills it from deep.
They needed that hoop from Wagner. Nothing phases him.
Wagner's gone 4 for 7 from the field tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. Drills the elbow jumper. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points here in the second half.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Here's Wagner. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
No stopping Giannis.
Tough to cover Antetokounmpo, especially this deep, and so good at using that length to shoot over the G.
Pass to De Silva. And here's Schroeder outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And that's why Schroeder is a player you want on your team, because he knows how to come up with huge plays in big situations.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. On the take, it falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3!
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
Shoots from 14. He connects!
And look at Franz Wagner, proving he can deliver down the stretch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Giannis with the jam!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
"15 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Wagner. Launches it. And he drills the triple. And so they get the victory here at home. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Focus doors on size at every position. We're seeing the demise of the traditional point guard.
So, Kevin, the first point you make is absolutely valid. Even 6'6", 6'5", 6'7", we're seeing point guards of that size. And not only are they exceptional passers, they like to score it. So that's first and foremost. But what I believe ultimately is, if you are 6'3" and under and you still bring a special amount of skill, there's going to be a place for you.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Murray out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barrett at the 3 slot.
This is Murray's role, so active and engaged offensively.
Here's Diaz, following the score by Jamal Murray. There's a screen by Aldama. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Abrinas. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Lyles. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Abrinas. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And Olynyk kicks to Lyles. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lyles got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Lets it go from 11. Abrinas with the bucket. Abrinas has got 7.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander, and he sinks the second. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
1:35 left here in the first quarter. Here is Rubio. Here's Diaz. Nice D from Barrett.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
There's a screen by Aldama. Diaz, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Rebound by Olynyk. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Olynyk, a screen on Rubio. Wide open look here for Murray. At 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. Scoreless thus far. No good with the triple. On the wing, Murray. Covered by Rubio. With the teardrop, count it, good. Murray's got 8 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 5. We'll take. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Brooks is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Well, no doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Rubio, that one's in, his first shot this game.
I'll tell you, the in-between game for Rubio starting to come around.
Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Clark. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Clark's got his first points of the game. Rubio against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Inside. Makes it off the glass. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Here's Rubio. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, he can handle it. He can pass it. Rubio, the straw that stirs the drink.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Garuba the pass to Rubio. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Barrett. 11-point game his last outing. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. No good from outside. Abrinas the pass to Aldama. Over to the left wing. 1:25 left to play in the first half. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Barrett, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Hernan Gomez against Barrett. Fires from the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Abrinas has got 9.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Rubio against Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Rubio misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
So both teams making some changes here. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Uncovered. Headshot off.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, Shaq Kenny.
You take a look at the visitors. They've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the visiting team.
They've had the...
That'll do it for our show.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez. And it's Diaz in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Murray, good.
From way out there, right? Jamal Murray's ever-expanding range.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Abrinas. A 3-ball. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, you see this. Teams try to get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, but he's willing to play through contact on drives. Nicely done.
Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Murray. Diaz, good.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Still a ways to go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Here's Murray going inside, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Dort, he's checked in for Lyons.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
1:35 left in the third. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Barrett kicks to Dort. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, you love the ability to stretch the floor on the jumper. Doing work, Lou Dort.
Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Right wing. Here's Abrinas. He's covered by Murray. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Abrinas has got 5 points in the quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Dort's got 6.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Hernan Gomez with a screen for Rubio. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the shot is good.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Rubio. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
Boy, hard to shade Rubio defensively. He's always mixing up the moves, stays unpredictable.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't cash in from close range. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Leading by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are, the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Brandon Clark is out there with Brooks. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar. And on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Rubio against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Both teams will make substitutions. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barrett for the three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Abrinas. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Diaz. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Abrinas' shot is off. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now Lyons. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Here's Diaz. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Back to Aldama. Takes the three. Trains the three-pointer. Diaz has got 6 in the quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Aldama passes to Diaz. Hernan Gomez kicks to Abrinas. Pass to Diaz. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Diaz, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
.34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Abrinas the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Aldama. Covered by Lyons. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Fires the three. That shot no good. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd.